for Game 3 tonight here on SportsTownChicago.com. We have with us this evening, we're going to be having the Decatur Blaze taking on the Alpena Flyers, Alpena, Michigan Flyers, and the Decatur, Illinois Blaze. And with me on tonight's broadcast is Chris Labasco to my right and Joe Zaleski to my left. And gentlemen, we've seen two good games of hockey here in the showcase so far. Chris, from your standpoint, what do you expect to see in this third game?
Well, I expect to see another close game. I mean, really the Cougars game was the one that was most out of hand, and that was really just because the Cougars had a slow start, because the Cougars had such a good second half, I should say. They had a very slow start, which kept it close in the first half, but the second half they really came out and really took control and dominated.
Now, in this game this evening, Joe, this is kind of a Midwest crossover. So you have from the Western Conference, the Decatur Blaze, who are in 8th place. And from the Eastern Conference, we have the Alpena Flyers, who are in 7th place in their conference. So from a record standpoint, they're pretty even. So from this standpoint, then, what are your expectations going into this game?
Expectations is you're going to see a battle. You're going to see a very good battle because these are two teams that are at the lower half trying to just get better and showcase some talent. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is just seeing what kind of talent these teams have, because records-wise, just because you're in 8th or 7th place, that might not show everything. Records aren't always everything.
And that's exactly what this is. It's a showcase for the talent that it's in the USPHL. This is an opportunity, so 3 games in one day for talent evaluators to take a look at these players and maybe see there might be some opportunities for the next level for some of these players if they're able to impress. So that's what we're looking to see here today.
Yeah, chances to go maybe up to one of the higher junior teams. Of course, a lot of these guys are trying to go to college, so this is a chance for college scouts. It's much easier when it's one central location to see a bunch of teams than it is to go to multiple different places to try and watch these teams, because, yeah, like you said, the records, maybe they don't have the best record, but that doesn't mean there aren't good players on these teams.
So from a standing standpoint, these aren't games that really necessarily count for the standings, but as
they do count them.
Oh, they do?
They do count.
Okay, my mistake. So even with crossover games, these will be counting.
Especially because they're still under the USPHL umbrella, so they are still important games for standings. It's really important for the Cougars, especially who played in the game before, for a team that's trying to move up and hold on to, or at least hold on to their second place spot, that they don't lose a game here and then they lose an opportunity. Also to mention that there's other teams that are playing as well right now, but they're playing up at the Dells, who are also part of this Midwest Showcase. The Cougars actually will be going up to Poppy Waterman Ice Arena to go play in those games.
So multiple showcase events going on here for the USPHL. And one thing, if you weren't with us from some of the previous games, a little bit different format. The play is going to be broken out in 2 halves, so 2 25-minute halves. And from what we saw in the previous games, Joe, I didn't notice anything different from a play standpoint. It looks like both teams were able to roll multiple lines and not really have any fatigue factor.
No, and fatigue factor was something that I was looking forward, or that might be a factor. But you're right. It didn't seem like fatigue really factored in, and the teams were able to roll 4 lines and just go like they usually do.
If fatigue was to come in, I think it would be towards the end of a period, guys, or half, I should say. Not near, because you're playing 25 minutes straight. You're not playing, but you're playing less time. You're only playing 50 minutes, so you're actually playing 10 minutes less than what you would normally play. So I think in that respects, it actually kind of helps them out a little bit, because you're not playing overall as long. You just have that little 5-minute extra at the end that you're used to getting off the ice by that time, and now you have to stay on for a little bit longer.
And maybe the only thing you might notice is with the extra 5 minutes of play in each half, maybe some of the puck movement and ice might be a little bit choppy, so it's something that'll be even for both teams. They'll have to notice and pay attention to.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing, too, is the ice. It's not bad ice here, though, is the nice thing. We've seen a little bit of weird bounces from the puck, I think, tonight, but not a whole lot of – not a very egregious ones, though. It's just puck gets on edge a little bit more than maybe you would like as a player, so it can't settle it down as easily. But other than that, I mean, it's been fairly clean.
So the Decatur Blaze and the Alpena Flyers are getting ready to face off here in a few minutes. Referees just conferring with the scorers table right now, and we should have play taking place here very shortly.
I'm really curious to see. It's always nice to see the Eastern and Western Conference. They don't get to play each other a whole lot. So it's always nice when they have these showcases. You get to see some of the other talent around the USPHL. We had a US3 PHL team playing against the Cougars just before this in the Islanders. So not just this division, the Midwest division, we have other divisions as well that are represented here in the showcase.
Okay, so getting ready for the face-off here. Alpena Flyers and the Decatur Blaze. The Decatur Blaze will be your team in white with black trunks, moving from your right to left on your monitor. And the Alpena Flyers will be in black, going from left to right. And shot into the net, and we have our first stoppage of play.
Yeah, I think it was Rhett McDonald who sent that one up and way out. I don't know if it actually hit off of anybody or not, though. I guess it did. It didn't look – it kind of looked like he just did that himself almost.
So, again, the Flyers coming in here, 7th place in the Eastern Conference of the Midwest League with 14 points, a record of 6-16-2. And the Decatur Blaze, 8th place, and we have an early goal. Right off the face-off there, we have a shot on net and a goal for the Flyers.
Right off the face-off, just a nice shot. Had a little bit of people in front, having the goalie to think about something, and it just went straight in. Here we go as we watch it on the replay. Nice face-off win right there.
Puck on net, and that gets by Brian Biggs, the goalie for Decatur. So an early deficit for Decatur, down 1-0 here. It looked like a little bit of harmless puck on net, but
I don't think he was ready for the shot, to be quite honest.
I don't think he was in the right position either.
It goes with the old axiom. And another goal. Shot from the left point, and a goal for the Flyers.
And it just looks like 2 goals from the point very early on. He might not be seeing the puck well, but it looked like he had a good – Chris mentioned that he may have been out of position. He may have been out of position on this one as well because it just looked like – yeah,
I think he went down early on this
Yeah,
one.
He was out of position big time.
I wouldn't say that's out of position. I think he was in the right spot on the ice. He just went down early.
So I believe that was Zach Singos with the goal. He's the leading scorer for the Flyers.
I mean – not the way you want to start if you're Brian Biggs, though. I don't think the first one was really his fault that much, but still not a good start for the Decatur Blaze.
Blaze over center ice, ringing it in to the Flyer zone, puck in the far corner. Blaze have possession. Face-off dot to the point, far point, shot on goal, save. Rebound save. And a couple attempts there for the Blaze, but denied by the Flyers goaltender.
And turnover.
Really, it's a little odd for us up here in the booth because you got the black shoulders for the Blaze.
And a shot on net and goal. Fired there for the Blaze, so now deficit's cut to 2-1. That goal scored by Luka Zidnarsik for the Blaze. Wrist shot. I believe it was between the legs. We'll get a look on the replay here, Joe.
Looked like it was kind of – he had time to settle it down, take the shot, and it looked like from our replay, it looked like he won a board battle.
Yeah, I think it was right between the wickets there.
Right between the wickets.
Brett Latorno in goal for the Flyers for Alpena. And Brian Briggs, his counterpart for the Blaze in net. Blaze have control in their zone. Chipped out at the blue line.
We have 5 shots on goal for both teams so far total, and we have 3 goals already, guys.
Headman out, Flyers. Pass over to Michael Johnson. Stolen away by the Blaze. Here come the Blaze out of their zone over center ice. Moving into the Flyer zone, and an offsides call here in the early going with 22:41 left in the first half. Flyers up 2-1.
Blaze really trying to counter back right now, guys. A little bit offsides there, but I mean, going down too quick, that's really deflating for a team. But they're doing a good job here so far of just giving themselves an opportunity to get back into this one.
Flyers coming out of their zone. Now a giveaway stolen away by the Blaze. Behind the net, centering pass, and tied up was Micah Young, unable to get a stick on that puck. And now we have an icing call on the Flyers, and the puck will be brought back down into the Flyers zone for a faceoff. Taking the draw for the Blaze will be Micah Young. He loses the draw. Flyers win the draw. Carrying up center ice. Moving the puck is Samuel Charbonneau. Behind the net. Flyers looking to cycle, and it's taken away by the Blaze. Head pass up to Luka Zidnarsik. Zidnarsik fires on net. Glove, save, and kicked away by Latorno. Puck along in the near half boards. Players battling for it. Puck comes out, and the Flyers look to gain possession, but the Blaze keep it in the zone. Now it's out of the zone. Decatur circling back center ice. Bringing it into the play is Zach Shingoth. Flyers take the puck back. Moving up center ice. Look, a dump attempt into the Blaze zone. Puck taken over, and a quick turnover. Shot attempt, but not on net for the Flyers here in the early going. As the Blaze carry the puck out center ice. Moving it in is Nathan Zellner. Around to Shingo. Shingo circles it around behind the net. Circled in a missed pass attempt there. Tyler Stevens-Clemens was wide open, but the pass just went wide, and the Flyers go the other way.
Just behind him there, Eric. But a good thought for the Blaze as they try to get this back tied up.
Heavy hit in the corner there, and we have a stoppage in play.
I think that was called there. I think they called something for that hit. I'm not sure.
Oh, the board went open. No, the board went open in the corner.
Well, that is held there by a clamp, too. So they need somebody to go over there and actually fix that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember being down there between the periods for the interviews in the second game, and you're right, that clamp is the only thing that's holding that together. Face-off won by the Blaze, carrying it into the Flyer zone. Luka Zidnardik had the puck. Stolen away by the Flyers. Flyers now looking at a 2-on-2, carried into the zone. Shot on net, steered away. Shot by Charbonneau, steered away by Briggs. Puck behind the net. Blaze have control. Centering it up to Jake Cunningham. Jake Cunningham, far corner, centers it. Puck stolen away by the Flyers. Picked back up by the Blaze. Blaze shot from the point wide. Puck at the point again. Kept in, nice keep there, but now knocked back out of zone by the Flyers, and the Blaze have to regroup. Micah Young with the puck.
They had some good opportunities in the slot there on that one.
Now here comes Luka Zidnarsik in with a shot and a goal. Zidnarsik with a nice move around the defenseman and a nice wrister. I don't know if you call that a soft goal. It was a good shot.
Well, that's how he scored his last one. He's got 2 already and brought his team back to within even in this one, guys. Just good individual effort. He gets a little bit of a help there on the screen in front by an inadvertent screen by the defender in number 24 for Alpena in Merzlov, as he ended up, I think, screening his goalie a little bit too.
So Zidnarsik with the goal, and now the game is knotted up at 2 goals apiece here with 19:42 to go in the first half of our third game of the Midwest Showcase for the USPHL. Puck in the Blaze zone. Center ice now moving into the Flyer zone. Drop pass, moving into the slot. Circling behind the net, that's Tyler Stevens-Clemens. He gets it to the point. Back to Clemens. Puck stolen away by the Flyers temporarily. Now got back by the Blaze. Blaze have the puck behind the net. Little action there. Not enough net front presence, and the Flyers clear. Picked up by Blake Rowe. Rowe carrying the puck in over the Flyers zone. Has it along near half boards. Feeds it. And now it's out at the blue line. And the Blaze keep the puck in. Nice job keeping the puck in there by Charbonneau. I'm sorry, that's Micah Young. And behind the net, the Flyers take possession. Carrying it forward is Barinal, Nick Barinal. Into the Blaze zone, and we have a frozen puck and a face-off taking place in the Blaze zone.
The Blaze are spending a lot of time in the Flyers zone. That's one thing that I've been noticing right off the bat, is that they're spending a lot of time down there getting quality shots, moving the puck around, and creating opportunities.
Didn't start off that way, though.
No.
So for the Flyers, it's just about getting that puck back and keeping possession once they get it down in the offensive end.
So we had a face-off win there by the Blaze, and then Luka Zignardzik coming up center ice, and he was kind of hooked a couple times. They had a couple players who were trying to get around, so good single effort there, and a penalty now on the Flyers.
You can tell that he's one of the guys that you really have to watch out here for the Decatur Blaze when you look at him already too in this game.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have a lot of motion going on right now. Seems to be the man that the puck seems to find, or he'll find the puck. Power play now for the Blaze. We had a hooking call on Nick Barinell in the box for the Flyers. So power play for the Blaze. Puck behind the Blaze net, taken out of there by Micah Young. Micah Young carrying the puck up. Center pass just wide. This should be an icing call, and it is. Missed his intended target, and the faceoff will come back all the way to the Blaze zone.
And there's something, that's one thing that coaches, I think, that irks them more than anything when you ice the puck and you're on a power play.
Exactly. You have more time and space out there, so you don't want to have that happen. Faceoff won by the Blaze. Behind the net is Justin Davis. Davis looking for an outlet. Pass it over to Micah Young, back to Davis. Back to Micah Young at the point. Young fires off a shot and a save there by Latorno. Puck back to the point. Luka Zignardzik circling near boards, looking for an open man, get it back to the point. Micah Young, center ice. Pass near boards, now Zignardzik has it again. Looks to feed, he fed Micah Young, but the puck was stolen away temporarily. But the Blaze keep possession, and now we have, looks like we have a penalty.
I think maybe I saw somebody chopped there in the middle.
Maybe a slashing call, or
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I saw a stick go swinging. We'll see if we can find out who it was who ended up being the guilty party.
Cross-check. Cross-check up front.
Well, we're having a penalty on John Vader for the Blaze, so he's going into the box, so that'll nullify the remaining power play for the Blaze. And as soon as that 44 seconds are over, the Flyers will have a short-term power play themselves. Face-off in the Blaze zone, 2-2 here with 17:20 to go in the first half. Decatur Blaze versus the Alpena Flyers in the Midwest Showcase here on SportsTownChicago.com. Face-off win by the Flyers. Possession taken away by the Blaze, dumped in on net. Latorno scoops it to his side. Puck picked up by the Flyers. There's a scrum there. Brought out on net. Here come the Blaze. Shot fired wide. Shot fired wide there by Zach Shingoth, leading scorer for the Decatur Blaze. And the Flyers take possession.
Although if another goal happens by Zindersick, he'll be the leader.
That's true, too. And we have a shot on goal and a save by Latorno. Covers it up, and we'll have a face-off in the Flyers zone. Just 12 seconds remaining on their penalty, and then after that, they will have a minute and 16 power play, the Flyers will. Face-off in the Flyers zone. Flyers win the draw. Behind the net, Rhett McDonald carrying the puck forward, center ice. Carrying it all the way into the Blaze zone, around the net, shoots on North, scores! coast to coast for Rhett McDonald. Takes the puck behind the net, goes coast to coast, fires the puck back Brian Briggs. And the Flyers go up 3-2. And I'm not sure if that happened before the power play or the penalty expired, so they may still have a power play going on.
I think it is still a power play going. You're right. Coast to coast, was able to just get in front, settle it down, beat the goalie glove side.
That's pretty impressive. Now, granted, that was done at even strength, but still, going coast to coast like that was quite a feat.
The glove side has not been kind tonight to Briggs. He hasn't done too well on it.
You're right, he's been very susceptible there in the early going.
He struggled a little bit.
So 3-2 Flyers here with 16:55 to go in the first half. Puck centered out, top of the key. Now the Flyers are on the power. Oh no, there is. I guess what they're saying is that happened with about a second to go into that penalty. So that's technically considered a power play goal. So we are at even strength. Puck in the Flyer zone, now shot down all the way. This will be an icing call unless the Flyers can beat it. No, and the Blaze will come back into the Flyer zone for a face-off. So, Joe, what are your thoughts, what you've seen so far from Brian Briggs, the goaltender for the Blaze? I know, again, Chris talked about being beat on the glove side a couple times there.
Yeah, he's been beat on the glove side, just has looked really out of sort really early on in the game and has not looked well. Let's see if he can rebound here, though, because it's still early.
Flyers with the puck behind the net. We're getting out, pass centered over to Tyler Ducharme. Behind the Blaze net now, the Flyers will go for a line change. Blaze with the puck, lose it to center ice, picked up by the Flyers. Flyers skating back in their own zone. Tyler Ducharme now skating in. Shot on net, steered aside by Briggs. Near corner, big check there in the near corner, and the Blaze pick up the puck. And now we have a penalty call.
Hey, another penalty against the Decatur Blaze here, and I think I see elbow, as it looked like what the ref was signaling.
All right, let's see if this is in on the replays. Justin Davis going to the box. And I think it was caught just outside of our view there. Or it might be on the long view here. Yep,
elbow.
Yeah, you can definitely see that. Great camera work there.
Right in front of the ref as well.
All right, so the Flyers will go to the power play. Justin Davis in the box for elbowing. Face-off in the Blaze zone. Taking the face-off for the Blaze will be Micah Young. Sorry.
I think they're waiting for the penalty to get up on the board again.
On the board, right. Tyler Ducharme will take the face-off for the Flyers here.
I think they're just going to keep track of it on the...
Keeping it manually?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so a little technical difficulties there. They're working on it. Power play has begun for the Flyers. Near boards Flyers. Shot through the crease. And cleared down all the way. Picked up by Latorno behind the Flyers net. And he leaves it there for Rhett McDonald.
That kills a good 15 to 20 seconds on the power play.
McDonald centering up, feeds a pass over. Now it's centered on number 21, 24 there for the Flyers. That's Sergei Marzlov. Marzlov near boards. Puck in the corner. There's a battle there. Flyers come out on top. Marzlov has the puck, takes it to the top. McDonald. Shot steered aside, stick save there by Briggs.
Good puck possession, moving it from the point down low to the slot, getting a real good look, a couple real good looks.
Flyers feeding it to McDonald again. McDonald back over to Merzloff. Goal line. Oh, centering pass taken away by Micah Young, and Micah Young coming back the other way, carrying it over center ice. Now he's just going to kill some time.
Smart play to bring it back in the zone, just kill some time.
Only problem is he missed the pass there to Tyler Stevens-Clemens. It could have killed a little more time, but you're right. Good play there to circle around and kill some time on the penalty. Get a look at the replay here. Pass broken up. So the face-off will be outside of the Blaze zone. Far side. And the face-off won by the Blaze behind the net. Shot all the way down. That was Shane Johnson with the clear. Behind the net, Latorno. Torno picks up the puck. Passes it over to Finley O'Shea. Finley O'Shea dumps it in. And the Flyers regroup. Flyers in their own zone. Clearing pass up to Finley O'Shea. O'Shea carrying it over, and an offsides call. Offsides on Austin Postek there just a little bit right at the blue line.
Just a little jumpy getting into the zone.
Yeah, we'll get a look at that here.
Yeah, just a little bit offsides.
Must have been calling O'Shea with the offsides because I didn't see Podluck in there. All right, face-off outside the Blaze zone, far side. Puck behind the net, picked up by Justin Davis. Davis brings it out. Centering pass moving in for the Blaze is Zach Shingoth. Behind the net, his counterpart, number 22, are battling for the puck. Picked up by Micah Young. And now the Flyers have possession. Now puck lost, and pass dumped into the Flyer zone. Picked up there by McDonald. McDonald being chased by Patrick Kelly. And McDonald has possession. Centering pass, broken up. Micah Young takes possession, knocks it back into the Blaze zone. Taken away by McDonald at center ice, and he dumps it back into the Blaze zone. Behind the net, Brian Briggs settles it down for Shane Johnson. Puck fed now. Coming on is Luka Zidnarczyk. Zidnarczyk trying to get around his defenseman, knocked outside. Good pressure to keep him on the outside.
He's had a heck of a game already, 2 goals.
Yeah, he's been very noticeable in the early going. Zidnarczyk near boards, coming in on net, shoots, pad save, rebound, score!
That's 3 points for Zidnarczyk.
With the goal was Jake Cunningham following the rebound of the shot by Zidnarczyk. Cunningham buries that. So a pad save and a rebound goal for Cunningham here in the first half.
Yeah,
ties the game at 3.
Yeah, Cunningham just more or less finished off the shot by Zidnarczyk. You see the shot by Zidnarczyk right there. See the puck go right there.
Right to the stick.
Right to the stick.
So following up on someone's shot, crashing to the net, and those are those scoring opportunities that you need to have in order to get goals in any league in hockey.
Doing the dirty work.
Play resumes here in the first half with 12:02 to go. We have a tie game. Puck kept in at the far point by the Flyers. Whistles a shot past Briggs. And the Blaze dump the puck out. Puck picked back up by the Flyers. That's Kyle Stevens. Stevens settles it down. Shoots it along the boards, picked up here by the Blaze. Blake Rowe looking for Zidnarczyk. There's a little collision there at center ice in the neutral zone. Behind the net, Flyers. Kept in at the point by Tyler Stevens-Clemens. Shot on goal and brought out of there by the Flyers. 2-on-2 here. Carrying the puck in that was Sergei Merzlov, but unfortunately there was an offsides call. And the faceoff will come outside of the Blaze zone. 11:11 to go here in the first half. We have a tie game between the Blaze and the Flyers. Chris, what are your thoughts here in the early going?
Well, it's a fairly even game is what we've seen so far. 11-8, the shots in favor slightly for the Blaze, but still, I think both they're similar spots in the standings, and you can see why the play has been so even because that's the leagues are pretty much about the same, it seems, from top to bottom.
Yeah, you have fairly comparable teams, I guess, is what we're looking at here. All right, looks like we have another penalty here for the Blaze. Going into the box now is Justin Davis. Let's see what the call is on Davis.
This is one of the big things for the Blaze that I'm noticing so far, though. Penalties. They've taken a lot of them. And at some inopportune times, they actually put themselves in a bad situation where they had a power play and then turned it into a power play for the Flyers.
So, Joe, what do the Blaze need to do here to kill this penalty? You know, they have a different look here.
Pressure the puck carrier. Don't allow them to set up, and if you get the puck out of your zone, try killing off as much time as you can.
Tyler Deschamps with the face-off win for the Flyers. Near boards Merzloff, shot on net, rebound. Looks like it went through the crease there from the Flyers. Puck still in the net corner, and now we have a breakaway attempt here, a partial breakaway for the Blaze. Puck steered aside. Blaze have control.
Killing off a lot of time.
Lake Row killing time here. Flyers are having a tough time getting possession of the puck on their power play.
Real good pressure.
Now they're going to set up. Brett McDonald with the puck. Feeds it. Blue line Merzloff. Centers it far side. Coming in is Nick Benrail. Near corner is Deschamps. Deschamps behind the net for the Flyers. Looking to center. He's being battled by two Blaze players. Merzloff in the corner. Behind the net, Merzloff shot. Big save there by Briggs. Puck kept in by McDonald, though. Merzloff near faceoff shot. Puck didn't get all the way through, and a block there by Tyler Stevens-Clemens. Puck did not get through from the Blaze, and the Blaze clear the puck down the ice. Puck is picked up there by Brett McDonald.
Players changing for both teams.
McDonald still carrying the puck. Centers it up for the Flyers. Flyers coming in into the Blaze zone. Coming in is Finley O'Shea. Shot wide by the Flyers. Behind the net, picked up by the Blaze. O'Shea coming in, picks up the loose puck. Centers it. Knocked away on the stick side by Briggs. Point at McDonald. McDonald, far point, near point I should say. Shot wide. Picked up by the Flyers. Stolen away by the Blaze. And here comes Micah Young. Micah Young comes in on a breakaway attempt. Shooting. Was unable to get the shot off in that instance. Good back checking there. Almost had a breakaway.
Hand up in the air, though.
Delayed penalty. Let's see. I don't think they'll call a penalty shot, but it'll be a penalty.
Well,
yeah. Holding.
It was weird because he pointed first.
Did he?
Yeah, but I see players going out, so it is just a hold. But he made the point. I was like, it wasn't really quite a point, but it was.
It was almost a point.
At least pointing to who gets the penalty.
Right. I think he was pointing to the box is what it was, but.
So the power play over for the Flyers, and now the Blaze go to the power play here with 8:37 to go in the first half. Game tied 3-3 between the Blaze and the Flyers. Face-off in the Flyers zone, near side, near face-off circle. Puck drop won by the Flyers. By the Blaze. Along the near boards, Zach Shingoff. Shot on net, saved and frozen there by Latorno. And we'll have a face-off. Let's see where they're going to move the face-off. It'll be on the near face-off circle here.
Looking at the replay, good puck moving up top on the point. Down low, just trying to get a shot.
Flyers were able to keep the Blaze away from the net, pretty much on the outside, so that there wasn't a lot of screen action there. All right, Blaze with the puck. Far point Blaze. Centered it on over. Behind the net, picked up by Zach Shingoff. Shingoff centers it far point.
Got some guys up front making it difficult for the goalie to see.
Puck wide. Okay, we might have a partial breakaway here as well. Here come the Blaze Flyers into the zone. Good pressure there, but Blaze finally take possession. Carrying the puck now, that was Nathan Zollner. Now carrying it in is Garrett Magid. Magid dumps it behind the net. Nathan Zollner keeps it in. Behind the net, the Blaze. Luka Zignardzik. Pass attempt broken up by the Flyers. Kept in, though, at the point by Zollner. Behind the net, Micah Young. Puck pass, shot on goal. Another shot saved. Two terrific saves there by Latorno to keep this a tie game. Blaze keeping the pressure on, and the puck is finally cleared, dumped down into the Blaze zone.
Weird position where Zindarczyk shot on the rebound opportunity, shot for the near post instead of going maybe for 5-hole or somewhere else. You've got that goalie sliding over and coming down. That near post side is where the pad's going to block first.
Now Blaze have the puck over to the far point. Shot on net, steered away. Flyers take possession. Here's McDonald. McDonald skating up on the right side. Shoots puck on net, scores! Buries the puck over the right shoulder of Brian Briggs. Posting in. That was a quick shot. I don't think Briggs expected that.
No, I don't think Briggs expected that. Briggs haven't.
Well, here's
really
the problem with Briggs. You look at where he's at in his crease right now. He's on the top of it. He's just outside the blue paint. When you got a guy coming down like that, there's only one place he's going to be going to shoot. He's probably not going to be able to cut inside on you because your defender is holding him to the outside. You need to get on top of your crease more, get out into that white area more than where he was. He was just on top, right outside the red line. You want to be more than that.
So you want him to challenge you a little bit more.
Well, you got to cut off the angle. That's the thing. He gave him too much of the net to shoot at, and he picks his spot, and he's able to hit it perfectly.
So
just a little bit more.
Rhett McDonald with his second goal there. You can see he has a lot of offensive prowess as not necessarily a coast-to-coast move, but he did carry that puck up all the way from the blue line for the Flyers and fired that puck into the net. And so the Flyers now have a 4-3 lead here with 5:45 to go.
You give him a lot of
first half.
You give him a lot of credit, Eric, because it's a really good shot while moving.
Right.
That's where you really give him credit, especially the accuracy of it too.
So the play resumes. The Blaze are in the Flyer zone. Shot on net. Good deflection. And even a better save there by Latorno to keep that one from going in. So there was some traffic there, but the attempt was denied by Latorno. Flyers take possession along the near boards. Pass centered up to Kyle Stevens. Stevens dumps it in. Blaze pick up the possession. Almost a lost puck there. And now Johnson was knocked off the puck, but the Blaze finally recover. Skating in now with a pass attempt to Zindarczyk. Missed there. Trying to get it up to the point. The Flyers carry the puck. Skating into the Blaze zone is Charbonneau. Charbonneau loses the puck at center ice, and the Blaze pick it up. Zindarczyk in the near corner behind the net. Looking for a centering opportunity. Drops it over to John Ovader. Kept in at the point by Micah Young. And now the puck cleared heading into the Blaze zone. Puck picked up by Nathan Zellner. Centers it over.
Blaze trying to catch the Flyers in a quick change.
Flyers take possession on the far boards. Puck stolen away temporarily. Now the Flyers pick it up. Skating in. And an offsides call. Flyers were coming in. That was Austin Postek. But unfortunately an offsides call. The faceoff will come outside of the Blaze zone with 4:12 to go here in the first half. Want to thank everyone watching, listening here on SportstownChicago.com for our live stream for the USPHL Midwest Showcase and our third and final game for our broadcast today between the Blaze and the Flyers. Play resumes. The Flyers take possession, clear it up ice. Puck carried up by Austin Postek. Dumps it into the Blaze zone. Behind the net, picking up the puck is Shane Johnson. Johnson looking to clear. Blaze pairing the puck up. And Brett McDonald fires it back into the Blaze zone. Stopped by Briggs. Flyers take the puck in the corner. And there's a collision there. Puck picked up by the Blaze. Now the Blaze coming out of their zone. 2-on-2. Moving in. Oh, nice stick work, but puck stolen away at the last minute there by the Flyers. Kept in at the point by Zindarczyk. Luka Zindarczyk having some good work to keep the puck in the Flyers zone. Board battle there. And the Flyers eventually come up with possession.
Maybe a little too fancy on that opportunity. Just want to get pucks to the net.
Now Zindarczyk had puck stripped at the blue line. Puck dumped back into the Blaze zone. No icing here. And Blaze will take possession. Puck fed. Missed pass attempt there to Zednarczyk. Picked up by the Flyers. Flyers shoot it back out of the zone. Having some difficulty there getting it out of their own zone. Good pressure coming on by the Blaze here in the remaining minutes of the first half. Puck along the near boards brought out by the Blaze. Blaze carrying it over. That's Zach Shingoff. Puck stolen away by the Flyers along the boards. Puck centered out, center ice. Puck brought back in by Jake Cunningham. Now just a little play giveaway here between the two teams, unable to establish any momentum once they get into each other's zone. Puck on net, steered aside by Latorno, picked back up there by Jake Cunningham. Cunningham in the corner, tried to feed John Ovader, unable to get the pass there. Now we have a 1-on-2 attempt here. Coming into the zone was Samuel Charbonneau, and he dumps it in as the Flyers go for a player change here with 2:23 left to go in the first half. Puck along the near boards here in the Flyers zone. Behind the net, carrying the puck is Nick Barnyal. Puck kept in there by John Olvader. Circle behind the net, picked back up by the Flyers. Pass attempt center ice. Stolen away by Nathan Zellner. Blaze had the puck, Zellner. Puck dumped in now by Garrett Magid. Behind the net, Flyers. A little dangerous attempt there, but coming out with it clean was Brett McDonald. Brett McDonald carrying it in over the blue line. Gets past his defenseman, centers it, and no one home for that attempt. Stuffing. Good play by McDonald to throw it on net, see what happens.
Yeah, never a bad play to throw it on net. Just went right through the blue paint. Unfortunately, no one was there.
Zednarczyk tried to carry it in there, but a good check to knock him off the puck, and the Flyers take possession. And this could be an icing call here. No?
Waving it off.
Waving it off, okay. Puck picked up by the Blaze. Behind the net. Shane Johnson clears it. Not out. And puck over the blue line. Now here comes Micah Young. Micah Young has the puck. Coming in on Latorno and scores. Micah Young. A 2-on-1 attempt.
And even a better move on this.
All right, so we're going to get a look at the replay.
Look at the replay. Look at the 2-on-1. Sees the guy going down, brings the puck back, and just buries it.
He held on to that puck long enough to keep the defender out of play.
Not only to keep the defender, but also to sell the puck down for a good opportunity and a good shot that ultimately ended up in the back of the net.
And that's part of the reason why you don't go diving at the player with the puck like that. The nice little drag move, it's a drag move that gets him around, and then he's all out in front, and he does a little forehand fake and then back onto his forehand for the shot, so he got the goalie down as well.
So Micah Young with the goal here, tying things up here in the late goings of the first half between the Blaze and the Flyers. Puck in the Blaze zone behind the net, picked up by Shane Johnson. Johnson clears it, tried to feed Micah Young. Dumped back into the Blaze zone, stopped by Briggs. And the puck picked up, temporarily stolen away. Shane Johnson having a little bit difficulty trying to clear the puck. Feeds it over to Justin Davis.
Good stick pipe post stack on that one.
Puck knocked back into Blaze zone. Long stretch pass there for Micah Young. Micah Young over the blue line. Circles, loses possession of the puck temporarily. Kept in at the point though. Shot goes wide of the net, and that'll end our first half here at the Sears Center in Hoffman Estates with the Decatur Blaze and the Alpena Flyers tied at 4-4 here in the first half of the USPHL Midwest Classic in Hoffman Estates on SportsTownChicago.com. So, gentlemen, a pretty active first half, I should say. I'm going to get myself confused with that.
Yeah, it was, 4 goals in one half. That's quite a bit. I think the offenses have been the better part of the two when you look at offense and defense for both teams.
And there were definitely a couple players that stood out to you. From your standpoint there, I saw from the Decatur Blaze side, what stand out from their level of play?
Decatur Blaze, Zednarczyk had a heck of a game. Has 3 points already, 2 goals, 1 assist, and on the assist it was a shot. So he's been playing fantastic, and I think that's one guy that you have to look out for.
And on the Alpena Flyers side, Chris, what were you seeing? Who stood out for you?
Well, I think it was more of a team effort from the Flyers side of things, multiple guys getting involved, but I also think they were getting some not high-quality chances, but just they were beating the goaltender Briggs in areas where he probably shouldn't get beat. So I think that's one thing when you look at it for the Decatur Blaze, too, is Briggs has got to step his game up here in the second half. His team was able to tie it there at the end, but still, there's a lot of those goals. When you look at them again, you think, you know what, that probably should have been a save.
Yeah, and the early going there for the Flyers, they got those 2 quick goals to start it off there.
Yeah.
The Blaze were able to answer, but again, those were the type of goals that you're thinking that they need to avoid.
One of those guys that does stand out, though, is Rhett McDonald. I think was one of the guys definitely for the Flyers, was a name that came to mind for me. But really for them, I mean, you got to keep putting the puck on the net. When you look at the opportunities for you that have gone in, they haven't been the highest grade quality chances that you've wanted in the game. So that's something to consider here going out of the second half, because it seems like they're going to stick with Briggs for the Decatur Blaze as well. They could have easily have switched goalies by now.
So at the end of the first half here, we have the Decatur Blaze and the Alpena Flyers tied at 4-4. We appreciate you watching our broadcast, and we'll be back here shortly with the second half. To my right, Chris Labasco. To my left, Joe Zaleski. I'm Eric Willowhite. Thanks for watching our action on SportsTownChicago.com, and we'll be back for second half action in a little bit.
What's up? It's Jonathan Hood from Chicago's Game Night. You've heard me talk about the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, but what do the students think?
My name's John Stevens. I am a promotion coordinator at ESPN. Everybody was helpful. Everyone cared. All the teachers at ICB were really there and passionate about their job and sharing their idea and their dream with you so you could achieve your goal.
At ICB in Lombard, you learn the tools that will help you get that first job in the business. Dozens of industry pros teach you how to be on air, produce shows behind the scenes, work digital equipment, and design web pages.
And it works around your time. It's very flexible, and they work with you at every hour and any day they possibly can.
Plus internships, career placement assistance, and a commitment to your success.
I'm living the dream, and I suggest that everyone who has a passion for radio or television or web design, ICB is definitely a place for them to go.
Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to get started. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Just being part of the ESPN team is special, and it's all because of ICB.
It is very much the school where you get out of it what you put into it.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard gets results.
My name is Misty Callahan, and I am a traffic reporter for Total Traffic and Weather Network.
From being on air to the all-important behind the scenes.
You're constantly doing projects, and it's like not just in class stuff, too. I mean, there are projects you have to do outside of class time as well as interning.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting Lombard campus is where you go if you're serious about a career in broadcasting.
You had to come up with the show topics. You had to research the show topics, come up with talking points for your host. So it's not something that you just take a lackadaisical approach to. But if it's something that you really want to do, if you really want to be a reporter, if you really want to be on air, you really want to be a camera guy, then yeah, it's a program that'll at least give you the entry-level skills to help you get that first job.